Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be telling you guys what my favorite products were in 2023. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I don't have a lot of products in front of me. I was going to pick at least one or two products from each category with makeup, beauty, skincare, hair care, everything like that. But then I was like, you know what? I'm only going to pick out the products that I have truly been loving and I've honestly been using all year long. Well, maybe not all year, but they have definitely been a staple in my makeup routine, hair care routine, stuff like that. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna talk about is a primer. I have very large pores. So I like a primer that is going to fill in all of them holes, smooth it on out, and make it look as flawless as possible. The one product that I have been using the most, it is by the brand e.l.f. and it is their Putty Primers. I have been loving them. I have the matte one and the luminous one. I like the matte one in the winter cold months, and then in the summertime I like to use the luminous one. It just gives your face a more glowy effect. This product is amazing. Tatcha came out with it first and then e.l.f. kind of made their own version of it. I have to say I like e.l.f.'s product more. I hit pan on it because I honestly love it. I love the way that it makes my face feel after I apply it. My makeup goes on so smooth afterwards. It doesn't take away all of the pores on your face. You're definitely going to see pores still through your makeup, but it's way less. And it just looks so much more smooth. I love it. Love these products. I know they've been out for such a long time, but I will constantly be buying them because I just truly love them. We're gonna move on to foundations. Now there's been two foundations that I have been using a lot this year. One of them is from the drugstore. The other one is more high-end, if you wanna say. This one right here, this Makeup Revolution Serum, Super Serum, I have literally been using this all summer long. I reviewed this product on my channel and I didn't like it in that video, but that is why I always say I'm going to play with it a little bit more and maybe I will like it later on. And I did. I put it on one day when I went to go run some errands, and after I was done putting on my makeup, I loved the way that it looked. So the next day, I had to go and do something. So I put the same makeup on and I realized that I really liked the way my skin looked like after I put my foundation on. And that is not something I usually say. I'm 40 years old, so my face has a lot of issues that I'm not liking. So when I find a foundation that doesn't age me, I'm in love. It does have a little dropper to it. This is a more runny consistency. It is a serum, but the way that it just blends out on the skin, this is very lightweight, but it's going to give you such a nice coverage. The other foundation that I've been loving is from House of Labs. It's not House of Labs, it's House Labs. And this is their Skin Tech Foundation. I picked this up a couple months ago, August, September, somewhere in there. I picked this up and I have been loving it ever since. It comes with a little pump. This is going to be a little bit thicker of a consistency, but yet pretty runny. This one is a lot like the Super Serum, but it's going to give you a lot more coverage. But the feeling of it is still very lightweight. It looks so beautiful. I use too much, so my hand is like looking crazy right now. And the shade is not matching me, so. It's lightweight, but it's going to give you a lot more coverage. So if you're someone that needs a lot of coverage, I would go for the House Labs one. If you are someone that doesn't need a lot of coverage, but yet you want to wear a foundation, I would go with the Super Serum one. Both of these I absolutely love. The shades are a little bit off, but I absolutely love both of these very much. Next, we're going to talk about some color correctors. I picked these up when they first came out, and let me tell you, I fell in love with them. If you have dark circles underneath your eyes and you need to conceal them, you're going to need a color corrector. And I'm telling you, the e.l.f. ones are amazing. They do have two other shades. They have a yellow one and then a darker shade. I, for some reason, cannot find the other two, so we are only gonna look at these two. The green one is gonna help with any redness that you have, and this peach one is going to help with your dark circles. Yellow will also help with the dark circles, and then they have like the darker shade if you are deeper skin toned. These are amazing. You just need to put a little bit on and then you blend it out. It doesn't crease underneath your eyes. It's not oily and sticky like other correctors that I've used, and it looks really good under concealer. So you can put this on and then go over it with some concealer and it's gonna look amazing. It's not gonna look too thick and it's not gonna look cakey and start creasing on you as long as you set it with a powder. You will love these. I absolutely love them. And I notice when I use a color corrector underneath my eyes, my under eyes look great all day long. When I skip the color corrector, I notice at the end of the night that my dark circles start to come through. But when you use the color correctors, they don't come through. I don't notice them at all, and I just feel like my under eyes look very youthful, very fresh, young, good. And that's what we want. I feel like on your face, your under eyes will really age you. We're moving on to concealers. I have one concealer that I have been absolutely in love with. And I'm sorry if you can hear the kids, they're playing a video game in their room, and then I have the washer going behind me. My house is always loud. It's never quiet. Only during the day when the kids are at school and hubby's at work. But then there's still a bunch of animals, so the house is never really quiet. The one concealer that I've been loving is from Hourglass, and this is their Vanish, I think, their Vanish concealer. I love this. So I have dryness underneath my eyes. I have a lot of fine lines. So it is hard to find a concealer that is not going to crease, that is not going to age me, that is not going to be too drying. And I feel like I found it. This has a really nice consistency to it. It's very moisturizing, but also it is a very full coverage, and it looks so nice underneath my eyes. I'm putting it on top of my foundation on my hand, so yeah. I love the formula of this. It is amazing. Now this is a little bit more expensive, so I don't know how expensive it really is, but I think it's like 40 bucks, 45 bucks, maybe somewhere in there. We're gonna move on to powders. If you guys know anything about me, you know that I hate powders because I feel like they're just too drying and they age me so bad. A good powder is going to be the biggest thing when it comes to your makeup, because if you're someone like me, you got to set your foundation and your concealer. You have to set it or it's going to just crease and look horrible. When I go in with powders, most of the time I look like a rat in the desert. It looks very drying. It looks so horrible, and I just absolutely hate my makeup. But I found two powders that I have been absolutely loving. One is from the Dollar Tree and the other one is a little bit more expensive. Let's talk about the Dollar Tree one first. Now, if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is this powder right here. It is from the brand Be Pure. It is their infused pressed face powder. Now, I don't like to use this powder all over my face. I like to just use it underneath my eyes, and I feel like it gives me the perfect coverage. It's not too drying, but it will set my under eyes and it won't crease. $1.25, you cannot go wrong with this powder. Now, for all over my face, I like to use press powders. I have more control of how much product I'm putting on my face, and my favorite one is from It Cosmetics, and this is the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. Can you guys see? It is completely gone. Like, I have no product left. I love this so much. I will repurchase this until I die or until I find a different one. I have 3 bronzers that I have been loving. I'm a bronzer person, you guys. I love bronzers. I feel like using a bronzer, it just makes your look come together. Now, the first product is not actually a bronzer, but I saw someone on TikTok using it and I'm like, I gotta try it. And then I loved it. It is by the brand e.l.f. and it is their Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I have mine in the deep shade, and I'm telling you what, you guys, this gives you such a nice summer bronzy look, but you only need a little bit. Do not go in with too much or you're going to be very muddy looking and you're going to hate it. So you literally just need to put 1 to 2 little dots, blend it out right away. I don't like it to set, because if it sets, then I feel like you can see it and it's harder to blend out. So I like to put in 1 to 2 dots and then blend it out and then move on. Sometimes I like to be a little daring and I like to just go in with all of it and then work my butt off to make it look all blended. But yes, this one right here is amazing. I love it. The next bronzer that I have is from Glow Wish by Huda Beauty. It's a Huda Beauty, I think, like sister brand. This bronzer right here, I got the mini because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. Come to find out, I absolutely love it. I got mine in the shade 02 medium, and I have to say, you guys, it is like the perfect bronzer shade. I absolutely love it. When I run out of this, I will definitely be repurchasing the full size. The other one that I feel like is very similar to the Glow Wish one is by Hourglass. And again, I got the mini because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. And Hourglass products can be very, very expensive. It is a lot like the Glow Wish one, but I feel like they're a little bit different too. I get more of a payoff with this one. So when I want to really look very bronzy and glowy, I will go in with this one. But when I want more of a subtle bronze look, I will use the Hourglass one. But to be honest, I will switch back and forth between these two because I love them. Absolutely love them. For blushes, I was on like a blush hunt trying to find the best blushes out there, and I feel like I have succeeded and I found some of my favorite. The first one is by Rare Beauty. This right here, you guys, I did not think I was going to like. I looked at the shade and I'm like, oh lordy, it's not for me. But this was the only shade they had, and there was no more blush products from Rare Beauty. Okay, I'm back. My camera died, but for Christmas, my hubby got me a new camera, and this camera, I can actually plug it in and still record. I don't have to wait for the battery. I love that. So, like I was saying, with this Rare Beauty blush, this was the only product that they had at the Sephora that I went to. They didn't have any of her liquid blushes left. They literally only had this one, so I picked it up because I really wanted a Rare Beauty blush. And you guys, I was so extremely happy when I got it home and tried it out. It looks so beautiful on the skin. It gives you that sun-kissed look without it looking too fake. I feel like some powders out there, they just sit on top of your makeup and it looks very powdery. But with the cream and liquid products, you can really push them into your skin and make it look very, I want to say natural, but it's not going to be that natural. I mean, I feel like makeup isn't really natural, you know what I mean? But it gives you such a beautiful look to the cheeks. I absolutely love this product. The other product that I have been loving is by Patrick Ta, and this is his Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. I love these. The one thing that I don't like about these products is the packaging. It gets dirty right away. I feel like I'm blinding you guys, I'm sorry. It gets very dirty. It shows you fingerprints. My daughter says that I don't take care of my makeup because I don't wash the outside of the products and keep them looking new. And I'm like, I just don't have time for that. So I have two of them here. Let me show you. This one right here is She's a Doll, and this one is She's That Girl. Now the thing about these, and I'm sure you guys know, you go in with the powder product first, and then you put the cream product on top. So I've always been taught that you go in with all of your cream products, and then you can go in with powder products over the cream products. But I was always told, if you ever go in with a cream product, you can never go in with a powder on top of that. I was always told that you can't do it. And then Patrick Ta comes out and he changes it for everyone. He tells us to go in with the powder product and then put the cream product on top. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I did what he said and I love it. It was game changing, you guys. It looks so beautiful on the skin. Like I was saying earlier, when you go in with powder products, it can look like the makeup is just sitting on top of your face. I had a hair that was like sitting on my lip. When you go in with powder products, I feel like they just sit on top of your skin and it looks very fake. But now I go in with the powder product and then I put a little bit of the cream product on top and I use my beauty blender to kind of push it all in, and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. I love it. And the blush lasts so long. And how I know that is I put a lot of blush on my face. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I went a little crazy with the blush. And I was like, well, it's okay, you know, it's gonna wear off throughout the day. By the time I got home, and I was gone like all day, by the time I got home, the blush was still very boom on my face. And I was like, are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna talk about a highlighter. This highlighter, I believe it came out like a couple years ago, I'm not sure. But I only have one highlighter that I have been absolutely loving this year, and it is by Jaclyn Cosmetics. And it is their, what are you? Her putty highlighters. It is the putty highlighter in the shade Glazed Out. I love this. It feels like it's wet, but it is a powder, and how it looks on your skin, it looks like it is just wet and beautiful. I love the look that it gives. I probably went in, oh my gosh, can you guys see how much I went in with? Holy monkey balls, that's a lot. But I absolutely love this. I go in with obviously a little bit. Okay, we're almost done here. I have a couple eyeshadow palettes that I have been loving. So the first one again is by Jaclyn, and this is the Dear Mom palette. You guys, I just feel like this is my palette. If I was going to make a palette, this would be the palette. I love these shades right here, mainly this one. I like to put this one all over my eyelids to just prepare my canvas. And then pretty much all of these except for this row right here. Don't really go for. I'm not really a green shadow girl, but the rest of these, you guys, I absolutely love. This middle one right here is beautiful on the eyelid. It looks gorgeous. I love it, love it. The next one that I have is from Jason Wu, I believe, and this is the Flora 15. I got this, no, I didn't buy this. My husband bought this for me a couple years ago for my birthday, and I haven't tried it. Like, I just had it sitting there, but I never pulled it out, never played with it. And then this year I pulled it out, started playing with it, and I just fell in love with it. This shimmer shade right here, again, looks beautiful on the eyelid. And then the rest of these are just my shades. Okay, the last makeup product that I have is a setting spray, and this is one that I think every single person that loves makeup probably has used and loves, but I have just recently came across it and I love it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting, I was gonna say powder, spray. This is amazing. I love the mister on it. I love it. I just feel like it freshens up your makeup. It also wakes me up when I spray it. I have no clue. I could be like super tired, spray this on my face, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. What do you want to do? But I love this. I love this product. I think I love the mister the most. I just love that mister. When you find a good mister, is that what you call it, a mister? I don't know, I call it a mister. When you find a good one, you just don't want to let it go. And I love it. So I will be buying that over and over. And this is the mini one. I will be purchasing the big boy, the regular size one, whatever you want to call it. That is all of my makeup products. Now I have 2 hair products that I have been absolutely in love with that I wanted to show you guys. The first one is from Way. It has my hair on it. Let me try to pull my hair off. It is from Way, and this is their leave-in conditioner. First off, this smells amazing. You're gonna die when you smell it. I just love the scent of it. It is just, oh my gosh. It just, like a luxury hair salon is what I would assume they would smell like. It would be like this. I love that it has a spray on it. What I do is I will spray my hand with a couple pumps of it, rub it in to my hands, and then go through my hair with it. So then I'm not going in with too much product. Some people, I guess you could just spray it in your hair, but I feel like I need to have the control of how much I'm going to put into my hair, because if I go in with too much leave-in conditioner, I will look like a greasy, oily mess, and I just don't like it. So I like to just spray my hands and then rub them together and then just run them through my hair, staying away from the roots area because we don't want that to look too greasy. But yeah, I love this. The last hair product that I have is from Drybar, and this is their Hot Toddy Heat Protector Mist. I did not know that they had a product like this until I saw a girl on TikTok. I think her name is Southern Beauty, something like that. I can't remember her name. She talked about it in her videos, and I was like, oh, we'll try it. I think I love it the most because of the applicator. It is so easy to just spray this in your hair before you go in with the straightening iron or a curling iron. Why are you staring at me? I have my husband staring at me while I'm trying to film. Like, who else has to go through this? Now he's mooning me, okay? It was a full moon in the kitchen tonight. Then he goes like this. Okay, so I love the applicator on it. I love how you just spray it into your hair like so, and then you can go in and straighten your hair, curl your hair, whatever you want to do. And this has lasted me quite a while. I absolutely love it. And I'm telling you guys, the smell is to die for. The last product that I have is a perfume, and this is actually a perfume oil. Now, I don't know the name of it because I can't pronounce it, but this is what it looks like. I am sure if you have TikTok, you probably have seen this all over TikTok. You guys, I was very hesitant at first. I didn't think it was going to be as good as what everyone was saying. I ended up buying it, and the smell is amazing. So it's an oil, so it's a little bit different than anything I've ever used before. It looks like this. I'm gonna show you how I apply it to the skin. So I just rub it onto my arm like so, and then I will just rub them together. It just smells so good, you guys. I put this on today before I went to church, and when we were at church, I kept smelling something and I was like, it's me. My daughter would always come into my room and steal some because she loves it too. She did ask for Christmas for a perfume oil, but she asked for a different scent from a different brand, I believe. But that scent is really good too, but I don't know if it lasts a long time. This scent is going to last for a very long time, and that is another reason that I absolutely love this. I got mine on Amazon. I have been told that there is a lot of fake ones out there on Amazon. I did a lot of research to make sure I was getting the real deal. I will leave this linked down below just in case you want to get it. Actually, I will have everything linked down below in my Amazon storefront and in my bendable link. But how you can tell it is the real deal is this little sticker thing on the bottom. If it has this, then you know it is real. So don't be fooled by all of the fake ones out there. Make sure you get the real one. But that is it for my 2023 favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My family wants to come out and torture me now. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!